gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Well, good morning. We are waking up to a early good day here in New Hampshire. I'm Bob. That is Carrie. This is 25 Plus Life, and today, as I try to wake up and I struggle here, and you can see I got a sweatshirt on because it's 44 degrees here in New Hampshire. Yeah, as we pack up and start to leave the homestead, one thing I'm going to tell you, if you're getting up 4 o'clock in the morning, or in our case 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're leaving at 4, and you need a pick-me-up, jump on the bandwagon. Black Rifle Company coffee, Cactus Squatch. No, we are not sponsored, but my goodness, if you ever need a pick-me-up, that's the coffee to have. Today's a great day, Carrie, and I'm going to tell you why, because right now we are leaving. We are leaving New Hampshire because we are heading to the Hershey RV show, and while that's a pretty good thing in and of itself, we actually have an open house scheduled for tomorrow, and we've been informed that we need to leave the premises because we actually have showings prior to the open house, which is a good thing, but at the same time, leave it to us as we're emptying out our chest freezer because we have this plethora of meats and proteins and everything else that we had to get rid of and start to, weed out. We had 20 pounds of chicken that wasn't so favorable, so we put it in the trash can last night, forgot about it, went to take it out this morning to put it out in the outside trash, and it leaked all over the kitchen floor. So if you're coming in to see our home, while the floors are brand new and sparkling clean, it does have an odor of smelly chicken in the house for some reason. But
because I had missed a spot.
But the big thing is, we're leaving like thieves in the night because I'm actually pretty proud of this. And this is more for documentation, as the neighbors really think we flipped our lid. And hopefully you can see, but we've got the Winnie is on lockdown, ready to roll. The truck is running because, yes, we had to warm up the truck because it is 44 degrees this morning. But Carrie, if you can come down here, for documentation sake alone, you see the homestead there with the lights on, but right here we have the for sale signage right there.
I'm shadowing.
Now I'm going to go out on a limb here. By the time this video uploads, we'll know better. But if you're in New Hampshire and you're looking for a great real estate agent, check out Megan. She's done a fantastic job. And you're also in the Marlborough, New Hampshire area. Yep. Check out the Smoking Trout. Yeah. Because I hear the owners of them do just as good a job too. So we're going to check back in with you guys once we hit the first fuel stop. Give a chance for that coffee to kick in and start working. And somebody wasn't wearing shoes when that chicken hit the floor. So we'll talk about that later. Cluck your way all the way to her. I'm going to be clucking great today. We'll check up with you in a few minutes. All right, just when you think you can't get any colder, here we are a little after 6 in the morning, and it's 43 degrees. As you see the bad breath coming out of my mouth and just making steam everywhere. We're at the first rest area in the capital region of New York, which I think is New something or whatever, but we are getting gas. Gas is a cheap $3.90 per gallon. So before I go off on that rant, our goal here today is to head down to, I am freezing, it's 43 degrees. I mentioned that? I'm wearing shorts.
So I'm surprised this isn't shaking because I'm like,
wow. So our goal today is to head down to the RV show in Hershey. And what we're going to do is we're going to start looking at the Keystones, the 22 MLS Cougar, and we're going to take a look at some other RVs to see what we're ultimately going to go with here. But we got to make these decisions fast because, as we said at the top of the video, open house is tomorrow. We have 2 showings already going in. Where we are is a very competitive market, so I think things are going to go quick. But from a half a tank of gas, only $57.83.
You got away cheap.
We we did get away cheap. So we'll catch up with you guys. Probably next check-in is going to be in Hershey, and hopefully it will be a little bit warmer. Well, this is a mighty change of event. We are somewhere in Pennsylvania, and apparently we're having major transmission problems. We hit a bumpy patch of road and it won't shift into gear. And then when it does shift into gear, it only lasts for about a minute. So I'm not sure if the transmission's completely shot or what the deal is, but we did reach out to Progressive. Do you have my phone? Because they're going to call on that.
I don't.
They're going to reach out to Progressive. They're sending help. We're going to see how this goes because we are towing the rig behind us. So one way or another, we're going to get to the RV show. Fortunately for us, it's Friday, so maybe we can move along here. But yeah, so we'll punch back in.
This is real life.
This is real, yeah, this is real to get.
Stuff happens.
Stuck on the side of the road, have no clue what we're doing, but we'll figure this out. We'll check back with you hopefully soon as we head to the dealer. We're hopeful that it's just something minor, maybe a transmission line or a cable or something like that came loose. More likely than not, I'm thinking it might be the transmission itself, which in that case we're probably screwed. So it should be an interesting next couple of days, but we'll check back with you when we get to the dealer. So we'll give you a little update. It's about 2 hours later, and look at that. We're still the same place that we started at.
Sunburn.
After talking to Progressive, they dispatched somebody from PA Recovery, who after 90 minutes, when they were supposed to be here, called us and said, oh, we can't tow this because you have a trailer, which is the whole point of what we called to service it for. So long story short, we've been waiting another half hour for Progressive to find us a tow truck, and Carrie decided to just Google, and we're going to pay for one on our own, $175. We'll go about 7 minutes down that road, but we'll have to file for reimbursement and whatever. So the saga continues. It sounds to me like the transmission is shot, which is really sad because the truck only has about 70,000 miles on it. But the situation gets even better because I have a credit card on me. I only have my bank card because I wasn't expecting any of this because I'm an idiot. So we're going to try to get towed down to the dealer before it closes. So hopefully they'll be able to tell us exactly what it is so that we can figure out how we're going to go forward or backwards or whatever we're going to do in the meantime. So we'll check back in at the next stage of the situation. Well, Carrie,
Here I go.
one rental car later, 3 hours later, we're at the Hershey RV show, and we made it about an hour and 15 minutes before closing. And we have to make this a rocket trip because the only rental car we could acquire going back up north while our truck is down here has to be back in 24 hours. So bring you up to speed, the Progressive let us down. They couldn't get us someone to tow, so we called ourselves and found a guy named
failed today.
Big time. But we did find, Carrie found Tim's Towing and Recovery, or Tim's Towing and Repair, and we met Tim, who is a gem of a guy, and Tim has diagnosed our truck with a bad transmission, so we're having the transmission rebuilt. It's going to be down for about a week, but with the house on, having open house this week, it's getting kind of tricky, so we can't stay here. So we are going to basically regroup. We're here to meet with the Keystone people to see our next RV, and at that point, once we're done, we will drive back tonight, and we will head back to New Hampshire so that we can pick up Carrie's Grand Cherokee, so we can drop off the rental car an hour and a half away at the airport in Hartford, Connecticut. So if you're confused, so are we. But then we'll have to come back down in about a week or two when the truck is ready to pick up the truck. So I'm thinking about a week, but let's be realistic, maybe 2. So that's where we're at now. But the big thing is we made it here. I stink badly because I've been standing in the sun, sweating, I'm burning up, you know, all that good stuff.
All right.
But we got it. So we're going to try to show you our next RV here. And then from there, we have to find it, which shouldn't be too hard. There's a Rockwoods over there, stuff like that. So we're gonna see if we find that, and then there's the Keystone area right here.
Oh, sweet.
So we're gonna go over to the Keystone area, see the RV, and we'll try to check back in. As long as it's not too busy, we'll show you around, and it should be okay. Very good?
We're good.
So to add to our day, they don't have the Cougar half-ton towables here that we were told they were going to have. But they do have, what is this, a Sprinter? Which is pretty close. It says same bathroom. So you have same bathroom, more or less. A little bit of a different styling. So, yeah, that gives you an idea of what you're working with here. So, this feels a little plush. I do like this. It's a camp window. So this does have like walls here, and your couch is over there. So, yeah. So, at any rate, we're going to end the video here, and we'll give you guys an update once we have everything figured out. Thank you if you've made it this far. We kindly ask that you subscribe. If you feel like you've been through this yourself, give us a little thumbs up and a comment below. Okay, so we made it into a Cougar, and well, we couldn't film because there's a lot of people inside. But we are in the Redesigned XLS 22 MLE, which is a sister build. I'm just going to check the shower, and this is more for our records, but just wanted to, yeah, similar, very similar. We'll do this.
Get all the, wow, a lot more time.
I'm gonna have to sit here and just, here I sit broken-hearted. Yeah, and it's actually a little more room here for the bathroom.
Wow.
But there's definitely, has a smaller television and a slightly different seating arrangement here. Same, this feels a little lower, but it does have the outlet below. So that I'm not a fan of when you come out, it twists.
Yeah.
But I guess you could solve that with some Velcro.
I don't like that it doesn't have window with the drawers and stuff.
No windows, but look at the cabinets, right? Oh,
Yeah,
this is comfy, but the TV's over there. So long story short, we have a lot of decisions to make, and it's kind of tough at this particular point, but yeah, there's definitely some pros and cons here. I do like this as you actually get around it.
Yeah.
No carpet.
And there's a lot of drawer space.
Drawer space. The only thing I'm not a fan of is this, because I know my head's going to get caught in there. But another solid contender. It almost looks a little too IKEA-y for me. This would have to come down, because I don't think I would like a mirror behind me when I'm working.
No.
So, Bob, nope, that would need to come down. But you're also looking at about $6,000 less. So, but the finishes are a little bit different. This is more of a slide going this way. They do have a nice little splash here. So, handsome guy not included. From that point, now we will say goodbye from the Hershey RV show.
Okay.
In all our chaos, we thank you for watching. I am Bob.
I'm Carrie.
We will catch you next time. I need a drink.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still